Okay, it's the final stretch. I don't think there's anything else left except Zeus anymore. So, let's go. That might take like quite a bit of time to actually complete. Like, I don't remember it being that difficult on hard. There's a couple of situations where you actually have to like be careful. Like the part where he summons those clones. I never really got that through that like with confidence or like actually know what to do exactly. So I guess we'll see what happens with that. The first part was kind of weird. I want to test it out, but it felt like I could loop him with the fists. Oh yeah, you actually have to fly. Can I just stay here? Probably not. Kratos! Oh shit. I'm fusing through that ground. I don't think there is anything else except just basically fighting Zeus.
It's all right, Kratos.
Remember your purpose, Spartan.
Yeah, what a ride this has been. I'm going to tell you about my if I finish this. I guess I'm finishing it, probably. I guess we'll see. If I didn't rage quit it at the Cerberus part, I'm probably not going to rage quit in this either. But I'll give you my thoughts after that. I'll give you my thoughts about all of these, like God of War, because I've now, after this, I've done them, the old classic trilogy on hardest difficulty. So I'm going to give you my thoughts about it. Hey, wait, there's a box here. It's nice that they regenerate these. There's actually a box on the other side as well. I honestly don't need these. It's nice of them to actually repopulate these. I mean, I could upgrade one last time. I don't get the Nemesis Whip full, but at least I can upgrade the other ones. Although I'm not sure if there's really any use to them, like the head and the boots. There might be some hidden use in the Zeus fight for them. Hey. But you get a lot more red orbs in this than in the second game. I don't think there's anything else in here. Nope. So if it looked right, I could like loop Zeus in the first one with the fists. I'm going to try it. I'm not sure if it actually worked or if stuff happened, but I guess we'll see. I'll just upgrade these because I'm not going to be getting the Nemesis Whip or whatever it is. I think it's Nemesis Whip. maxed out, so I'll just add the rest to these. Well, almost. Not that much. Okay. So final save. It's this one, yeah. And then we go. So let's see how many thousand tries does this take. Actually, you know what? Can I still check out my... Yeah. Let's see. So total playtime 12 hours 42 minutes. Total deaths almost 200, 186. So I guess we'll see the stats after I finish this. That's a respectable amount of deaths. A lot less than in the second game. Second game I had almost 300. So you can actually see the difference with that. Hey, actually, wait a minute. I get more. Yeah. You get more from here. Definitely not getting 8,000. Yeah, not even close. I have maximum everything, yeah. There's even more here. Well, actually, I got fairly close. If I would have grinded like one of the enemies, or some of the enemies, I would have gotten more. Let's just fucking make a new save. Why not? As the last save. Yeah. Time to open the box. Like, this game is shorter than even the first one. Like, it's the shortest one of them. If you'd cut off like the cutscenes, which there are so many, and you can't skip them at all, there'd be like, this game would be like super short. There's probably like 2 hours of cutscenes. Well, maybe not. Maybe 1 hour. But if you could like skip all of these cutscenes, you could shorten this even a lot more. Like maybe an hour. But the game is also a lot more fast-paced. Like, this is the most fast-paced out of all three of these. Like, the movement is faster than in the previous ones. And the aggressiveness of enemies is, well, it's not exactly the same as in the second game very hard, but it's pretty close to it. Like, they don't have that many, like, delays with their attacks or, like, standing idly. In the first game they're not aggressive really at all. Well, okay, they are, but not that aggressive.
There it is. I can see it, Kratos. In the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
Pandora!
The
no!
fires of
You know
hopes.
why I'm here. You brought me here to do this.
I will find another way.
No, Kratos. There is no other way. Let me go!
No, child!
I am not a child. You're hurting me.
No.
Kratos!
Zeus.
help!
Jesus.
Put her down, Zeus! Your obsession with this thing has become somewhat of a nuisance, my son. Release the girl, Zeus! Don't confuse this object, this construction of Hephaestus with your own flesh and blood. But perhaps you already have, Spartan. Your quest for Pandora, your pathetic attempt for atonement from the family you slaughtered, has caused nothing but havoc on Olympus. Look around at what you have done.
Yes.
I see only what I have come to destroy.
Taking pity on you has been my greatest mistake, Kratos. Just as taking pity on this thing will prove to be your greatest mistake. This has nothing to do with her! It has everything to do with her! Put her down! As you wish.
Plonk. That is brutal. No. Does this actually work? No. I think you can do it only twice and then he, like... Yeah. Unfortunately, no loops. Wait. There was a... So we went into the second phase. Oh fuck, I forgot. Oh, you can actually... Oh! You can actually parry that. Punch, punch. Yeah. Punch, punch. The good thing is that he doesn't have unblockable. That would be kind of... Wait, you can block that? What? I thought you can't block that. Yeah. Oh, I released block too early. Oh, fuck. That was kind of... But at least now I know about... Hey! That's not nice to do it twice. I can do this and blue. Wait! It can randomly like eat it. What? Okay, Zeus. Get stun looped. Throw loop. No. Bonk. I don't think you're getting help. I fucked up. I wasn't expecting him to do that. From that range. I guess I should just use the... light attacks. That lightning attack on the ground does like 50% damage. Kinda insane. Pew pew. Boom, boom. That would be really hard if he had unblockables, actually. Like, I didn't even know. On my first playthrough, I thought that I actually tried blocking that dive attack, and it was unblockable. On this, I guess I messed up in the first, like, on hard. I actually had to dodge every time he did that. But apparently it wasn't unblockable, and I could just block it, which kinda made this a lot easy. A lot more easier.
You know that.
A lot easier, I don't need to say a lot more easier. I'm butchering in English, because my English pronunciation is not good. Right, smoke.
Pandora! Power to kill a god.
Empty! I like that.
All you have sacrificed.
Empty!
Another stunning failure.
Empty! The voice acting in these games is actually pretty good. In all of these. Considering that they're like old. It's kinda strange that the voice acting is so decent. Like, well, not in these, but even in the first and second games, which are like super old. Wait a minute, there was another save point here. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. I think I'll use these blades against him.
Such chaos. I will have much to do after I kill you.
Face me, father. It is time to end this.
Yes, my son. It is time.
What the hell was that? Okay. What the fuck? Okay. What? What? You can parry that. I can't really see the animations when he does like a Nice. The camera angles are fucking me up. I can't see. I couldn't see behind the pillars. I lost a lot of health. I don't think you only need to like just run around. You don't actually need to even do damage to him. Or maybe you do, I don't know. Might be time based.
Your pawn has failed you, Gaia. Perhaps you should have chosen the other one.
I don't understand other one thing. It's got to be something with like a spin-off games or the other ones. So I hope that I actually get health back. Because if I don't, this is going to be a fucking nightmare. You can't climb anywhere, eh? Yeah, I'm getting like 0 health back. What the fuck? If I'm not getting full health, I'm kinda worried. I didn't get full health. Fuck you! Like, that's one of the biggest annoyances in this game. Like, the fucking dodging is so wonky. Like, it doesn't go into the direction you're pushing. Like, I pressed down and it went like to the left. What the fuck is this shit? I'm going to give you my thoughts about this whole shit when I actually finish this shit. Now it dropped my input or whatever. It's kinda strange.
I'll put an end to this chaos.
know that actually tracks like a... I just wanted to see if I can just like walk to the side. I think you can walk to the side, but...
I'll put an end to this chaos.
Huh? That tracking is kind of crazy. Well, that's sure. For whatever reason, it like kind of feels like he actually like tracks. What the fuck? How did that actually like it's an AoE basically. What the fuck is that bullshit? So now he summons those clones. Why am I attacking that still? Hey. Oh, that's an he has the I thought that that the clone didn't have an unblockable attack like.
I'll put an end to this chaos.
I didn't dodge. I'm pretty sure I got recovered from the attack, but for whatever reason, it just did not to dodge. What is it even doing? Nothing. I feel like this weapon isn't. Oh! You can actually parry that, what the fuck? I think this first one is actually like a... Well, they comboed me to death. I couldn't even do anything. Like, I tried to smash the Army of Sparta and didn't do anything. Like, I'm trying to... I'm trying to do the Army of Sparta in that situation when it's like when the I'm not sure if it actually hits him, but Fuck. The most difficult part in my life is to actually react to, like, reacting to two different things at the same time. It's like the reason why I can't play bullet hell games. I wonder if you can actually throw the clones. Probably not, but there's no chance to actually do it. I think I actually managed to try and grab it, but couldn't hit it. Like, it didn't do anything. Wait! I thought I... Oh shit. Come on! Gaia! Oh, they didn't even fucking die. And I couldn't fucking dodge that. What the fuck?
I'll put an end to this chaos.
Guy just slides in there. I should probably do it. I didn't fucking react to that. I suck ass. This is definitely... I guess I should just probably do this. Just barely got that. Fuck! Is this going to end? Sit the fuck! Down! Fuck. I think the end is like just there's no like you don't have to really do anything at this. It's just basically like a giant cutscene with a couple of quick time events. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Like, I don't think you can actually die, and even if you die, I'm pretty sure you're going to be getting like a checkpoint here. Like in the last part. But, well, I'm pretty sure that was the game. Damn. This video is going to be a bit long, but I'm not going to split it.
I grow weary, my son.
The suction. Oh. Oh! Oh yeah, it doesn't matter even if you mash, like, right? I mashed it my hard playthrough and it didn't matter.
Nothing but darkness lies ahead, Kratos.
Time for running. I really like the way they've done this game. Like, it actually has a little bit of a deeper, like a storyline to Kratos. In the first game, it was actually pretty like I feel like the first game's story is the best because of like how it's a story about redemption and going on a like a search for
Your father will protect us.
kind of like revenge and redeeming yourself, trying to redeem yourself and all that, like, and then you find out about the accidental killing of his family and all that. The second one has like the most, I don't know, like the plot is kinda like what the fuck
They were left in Sparta.
ever. And in this one it's like a conclusion to actual like a storyline. You couldn't have this without the second game,
I can show you the way.
of course. But then again, it still doesn't make it like
I can help Kratos.
really that good.
Kratos, in the darkness, the fires of hope will set us free.
Okay, I guess I'll just say because I don't need to really like focus on anything. I guess I'll just tell my thoughts a bit about the game and all that, because I've now finished well, it's probably safe to say that I've already finished this. I finished God of War 1, 2 and 3, like the original trilogy, on very hard difficulty, like first on hard difficulty to unlock the very hard difficulty and then the very hard difficulty. And
You can see the light.
I feel like
It is changing.
the first one is
It is time
the
to lay
easiest
your
by
fears
far.
to rest.
The
light
It's
reveals
because Kratos is so overpowered in that, like with Poseidon died, that's like the, and Hades, Army of Hades, they are so fucking strong. Not to mention that the throw loops are kinda insane in that game. You can just like basically throw loop everything. You don't have like shitty controls, or like not the controls but the mechanics are a bit more like responsive. Is that I don't think that's the right word, because the game is like the mechanics are responsive in these as well, but like Kratos isn't so clumsy as he is in the second game. But yeah, that's the reason it is the easiest one, except for the final battle. That's like the Ares fights are just kinda a bit based on luck, whether you actually can get the attacks that he like doesn't one-shot you, basically.
Fear drove Zeus
He doesn't use them
father.
often, like the unblockable shit, but
Brought the
whatever.
great war.
And the Kratos clone fights are like kinda luck-based a little bit, but all in all they're not really that difficult. At least after playing these. I thought that they were insane, but after playing these two games, they definitely weren't. So, the first one is the easiest. The third one, this one is the second easiest. Like, it would be almost as easy as the first one if there wasn't basically only three actual, like, super difficult things in this game. Like, there are three, especially, like, one of them is the giant scorpion boss, but the giant scorpion boss is kinda like, I feel like it has some, like, a lot of RNG factor. It can easily either give you like an easy pattern where it just slams the shit down, doesn't spit the small scorpions, and the small scorpions don't like ignore you a little bit in the basically in the parts where it's knocked down, or it can give you like the hardest fucking most annoying patterns ever and basically like spit the scorpions out, slam around, waved hits attacks, and all that. And the scorpions will mob you all the time, like you'll get unlucky with them, like being near you and you can't hit them. I feel like there's a RNG factor there that you can't, like, it is difficult, but it is difficult partly because of that. Then there's the Labyrinth last part. That's the only like super difficult part where there's like the countless enemies coming. That's like actually super difficult, but because you have Pandora, which actually just baits the enemies into attacking her, and you'll get like leeway or like a rebreather, like breathing time. You don't need to like be pressured all the time because the enemies might be on the other side attacking Pandora and not attacking you. That makes it a little bit manageable and not like an insane super hyper viper gauntlet. Then you have the Cerberus fight, which is like insane. It's kind of fucking insane how it is. It's actually like really hard. It's like super difficult because you don't have any easy ways to deal with the Sphinx enemies. The Sphinx enemies kind of make that the insanity that it is. And yeah, everything else in this game is like pretty damn easy, except for those three. And the Cerberus fight in itself makes this like second hardest by far compared to the first one. But the second one is the hardest one. The enemies are way more aggressive, like well, not way more aggressive, but more aggressive than in this. And they basically, like, all of the new enemies in that game are like super fucking annoying. Like they're made to be like just to like counter you basically. They've made to annoy you and basically just be as brutal as possible. Not sure if I need to do anything else except mash. Not to mention that Kratos is way more clumsier in that than in the first one or this one. Like the recoveries seem to be obviously like a lot more larger. The recoveries are a lot more larger in the second game than anything, and you have like failure moves. It's kind of similar to how Ninja Gaiden has like failure run moves that basically on other ones that make you get fucked pretty hard. So that's the like the thing about the second game. It is just like, and it has like the last final gauntlet, like all of the enemies and all of the bosses are kinda like equivalently hard. Like the bullshit is the giant barbarian king. That's the like the only like bullshit cheap as fuck. Because there's no consistency. That's like just run, like basically getting lucky. At least that's how I feel. Maybe I'm just not good enough to actually like 100% dodge it and all that. But even in that case, it's like way too tight to be like made like that. But who knows? Whatever. But the Giant Barbarian King is the only, like, unfair, like, unpolished thing. I'm not sure if unpolished is the right word, but the thing that I feel like is not well made. Let's just say it like that. Otherwise, the game is like the final battle, like the final gauntlet is insane. But it's insane. You have tactics which you can use, and it's insane only because of it's being just like hard. But you have tactics to make it a lot more easier. And then it's just like either getting lucky or being like super skilled, whichever you get. In the translator fight, that's also difficult, but you can have like Atlas Rage, I think. The Atlas Quake. You have that, and it actually kinda destroys everything and works out completely. You don't need to really worry about it that much. But yeah, the second game is the hardest by far. It actually has like a actual challenge. Not to mention the enemies are insane bullet sponges in that game. They're like super tanky. You don't get basically any orbs on the very hard difficulty. Upgrading is like, if you fuck up upgrading, you're basically fucked completely. So I feel like it's the hardest one. And it's not just because of trial and error stuff, it's actually like challenging. I have to say that that's like probably at the utmost my limit I can do in a game. Like my limit to how I can play, what I can play without wasting like using like months to actually get better at. That's like the limit. I have to say that's probably one of the hardest things, if not the hardest things, I've ever done in a video game. That's like a single player stuff. So yeah. And I don't want to after I finished that second playthrough, I was like, I never want to do it again. I never want to do the final gauntlet again, ever. Like that, or even the Giant Barbarian King. Like the Giant Barbarian King is not because you have a checkpoint, so you can just repeat it. And like, maybe you'll get it done, maybe you don't. And the last part isn't that dangerous when it like goes down, like goes small again. But the final gauntlet is just like, no, not again. No, please don't. Like, I don't want to do it again. But I shouldn't say never, because, yeah. The next time will be easier when you know what to do and how to do it. But I just got lucky in that last part of the gauntlet anyway. So yeah, second game is hard, but like lots of the difficulty comes from Kratos being nerfed. That's what I'll say. He's like really nerfed in that game with many of the things. The third game is in my opinion like really good. I think this is like the most polished one, and Kratos isn't like a total weak fucker. But okay, we're coming up on the QTE. The last QTE.
My vengeance
ends now. You can't. Oh, I need to press both of the buttons. And that's it. Kratos kills himself. Except that he didn't die. But anyway, the third one is like the most polished one. And it's like the most fluid combat, and I feel like this is the most fast-paced one of those all. That's why the bullet hell fights like the Cerberus and all those are so fucking dangerous, because they're so like fast-paced. In the second game you actually have like there's the like everything isn't that fast-paced. This is so much more fast-paced, like with the dodging, with the faster attacks, like the faster movement with the weapons, dodging, all that shit. But this game also creates like a couple of really bad problems, in my opinion, that I just didn't like, and I kinda hated it a lot. First of all, the auto-targeting in this game is like really fucking horrible. Like, maybe not really fucking horrible, but it's not good. Like, in the second game, I complained about the auto-targeting. In the first game, I didn't even really notice it. I'm pretty sure there was an auto-targeting, but it never like was problematic. Probably because the game is a lot easier and forgiving. The second one was less forgiving, but the auto-targeting still didn't feel like super fucking horrible or anything. I complained about it a couple of times, that goddamn that auto-targeting, but it never like made me rage or anything like that. But in this game, the auto-targeting is so fucking hot, like dominant. Even if you see in situations where you press into a direction, it might attack completely opposite side, like auto target to the other side completely. This is like most prominent. Like you can see it the most in the with the fists, because the fists like auto target into everything, which makes you spin around like a fucking blueberry in pussy. Can I say that? I don't know. But anyway, it makes you like fucking spin around because it tries to auto-target everything. Even though you're pressing into a direction, it might like just attack the other side. Like, as you can, like, the prime example is the scorpion fight where you're trying to attack the legs. It might like start attacking somewhere elsewhere into its body and all that. Even though I'm pressing directly towards the leg. It's just like, you can see it in a couple of places in my playthrough. The hard difficulty doesn't come into play, although I complained about it, but since it's more forgiving, it isn't so crazy. But in very hard difficulty, god fucking damn it, it's like you're not allowed to make those mistakes, and it just auto targets like completely different enemy. It's prominent with throws and the fist weapons. With fist weapons, it's kind of like, well, you're supposed to attack enemies anyway. It's not like a big deal. It doesn't like, in most cases, it doesn't destroy you. Like, you can see it with other weapons too. They like do the slam attack into a completely wrong direction, even though you're pressing into another direction. I don't know what causes it completely. Like, I know what causes it on throws, but what causes it on like the normal attacks, that much I don't know. On throws, it just direct, like, even though you're pressing into one direction, it targets the closest enemy to you, which it sees like the closest enemy. It's kind of like the Ninja Gaiden auto-targeting. And that fucks you up pretty often, because you're trying to target the enemy that is in a like a quick time or mini game event that you can grab, or like a dog or something small there, and it tries to grab the biggest enemy near you, and it bounces and you die. And that happened like so often that I have to complain about that. That's not cool, because if they wanted to do it like an auto-targeting system for throw, they should have made it that it targets the enemy that you can throw, because that's like, even if it would be a little farther away, as long as it's in the throw range, because the thing is like, they should understand that you're not trying to throw the big enemy that you can throw, but you're trying to throw the enemy that you can at the moment throw. So if they wanted to necessarily put the auto-targeting in this, they should have done it like that, so you don't like get fucked up. Like on hard difficulty, on lower difficulties, it's kinda obvious that you don't get punished as badly if you miss it. It might not make you die instantly. In this, because you die so easily, you're guaranteed to die. Especially in the Cerberus fight, you can always see it. Like you're trying to throw the dog and it just throws something else and you die. Or something else. And that's one of the biggest like annoyances that I had, and which made me like, this is the one that made me rage the most, I think. I didn't even rage that much in the, like the only thing I raged in the second game this like hard was the giant barbarian king, because it's just like inconsistent. I'll call it inconsistent because it's like so tied to, like it's like requires you to dodge in a certain position in a certain timing, and if you don't, you'll always get hit. You have to be like so precise. It's not just timing. It's about being in a certain part with the enemy and like on the certain part of the map. And that's not like, well, that's challenge, I guess, but it's not like a fair challenge. I'll guess I'll say that. But anyway, the Barbarian King was the only part where I actually raged hard. Like the other ones I raged a lot too, but it wasn't like this. Like this game is messing me up and making me fail because of its mechanics rage. Do you understand? In this game, many of my deaths, especially in certain parts, were because of like the game mechanics fucking me up, which is the auto targeting, most cases with a throw. And that's like the most rage I had in this game. Everything else in this game is actually pretty fair. Like you can argue that the Cerberus fight isn't really fair, but it's like and there's no easy way to do it. It's just like tedious. The only thing would be like that would make it like insane or more annoying would be that the Cerberus would have a lot more health, or the enemies would have a lot more health, like in the second game. But anyway, yeah, that's my take. That's like the biggest gripe I have with the game and the criticism, because like the auto targeting is just it doesn't need to be. It's so prominent in this game compared to the previous one. The second one, I remember complaining about it a couple of times because the auto targeting did some like weird stuff, but generally it didn't do it like that. If you are targeting at a certain direction, it will just completely do a 180 to attack the opposite side. Like, that's so fucking what the fuck. And the throws weren't like that either. But in this game, that's like the auto targeting is so it can fuck you up pretty bad. But yeah. Otherwise, this game is like, in my opinion, super cool. The puzzles are kinda, well, they're not very difficult. In second game, actually, the puzzles were kinda like, they were like, what the fuck? But they were actually kinda like, well, not difficult, but you actually had to be like, huh? How do I do this actually? Like, there were a couple of parts where I was like that. In this game, there wasn't really like, the only part that I remember where I got stuck for a second was the part where I actually had to, like in the garden area on my hard playthrough. Otherwise, there was none. So the puzzles were kind of simple, but I guess that's how it goes in the hack and slash games, and I guess that's how it probably should. You aren't supposed to get stuck on a puzzle in a hack and slash game, I feel. So yeah, this game is good. I feel like it's the most polished one. I enjoyed playing. I enjoyed the combat mechanics in this seem to be the best out of all of these. The only problem I have is that all of the weapons are pretty similar to Chains of Exile, Blades of Exile, like the main weapon. And I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel like the weapons shouldn't be so similar to each other. They just feel like kinda meh. Except the fist, of course. But the other ones. I feel like they should have brought back the hammer. Well, maybe not the hammer, because the fist kinda like is the same. But they should have revamped the spear from the second game into a weapon in this, instead of probably the whip. I feel like make the spear into an electricity type of weapon. And do stuff with that, because I feel like the weapons are a bit too similar. And not to mention, I honestly feel like the best weapon is the Hades weapon. Like it's got to be the strongest weapon. I feel like it's so fucking good with the mobility, with the combination attacks. Like the attack speed is cool, but I'm not sure if it does like insane damage. I feel like it's the best weapon, but I might be wrong. The normal weapon doesn't even feel that good in this game, although I thought that it would be. Congratulations defeating God of War 3. You have unlocked challenges, Chaos mode, very hard. What the fuck? I already have Chaos mode. I just finished it on that. Okay. Sure. Well, I've completed Chaos. I'm probably not going to be completing it on this. It's kinda strange that it shows like, okay, you've completed it on this difficulty and this difficulty. But not on the easier ones. Okay, sure. So, actually, is there... I'm not sure if there's anything... I mean, I think I unlocked new costumes. Right? No? Okay. Never mind then. Well, anyway, let's go check out one more thing. Why is the autosave there in the labyrinth? I think this should be like the end part. Yeah, it is. So let's check out the dates and how long it took. 13 hours 41 minutes, about like 13 hours 50 minutes basically. Or 45 minutes after or 50 minutes, something like that. So under 14 hours. Total deaths 201, which is a lot. But not as lot as on the second game. I had like 300. Or close to it. But I'm pretty sure, like, considering that this is the very hard difficulty, my 3 hours, like, basically a 3 hours game went into the Cerberus fight, so I mean, this is the shortest one. If you exclude the cutscenes, unskippable cutscenes, I think this is, like, by far the shortest one, even shorter than the first one. And the first one was really short. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I like this. Personally, I can't say that I like the first one the most, because, well, I'm not sure. Like, I really like the combat mechanics of this game. Like, the combat is, like, insanely good in this one. But I still think the first one is like a special one. But maybe that's just me saying it because it's the easiest one and I enjoy easy games, just beating them without no challenge, of course. Like, the second one has the weakest plot, in my opinion. It's not a wonder that I hadn't heard anything about the second game. Like, that's the one game that I haven't... Like, everyone I knew praised the first one. Everyone I heard has said that the third one is the culmination. I haven't heard or read anything about the second game ever, or, like, know anything about it. Or knew anything about it. And I feel like there's a reason it's not the best best out of these. It's like the worst out of these. Like even on the hard difficulty, it's like the enemies are bullet sponges. There are like issues with the like Kratos mechanics and all that. The spells are kind of like why would you have an Atlas Quake like a spell AoE spell that is pretty random at hitting, because it is. It's not consistent. And yeah, there's like issues in that game, in my opinion. I feel like it's the worst out of these. It's not a bad game. It deserves a playthrough, but it's the worst out of these three. And this is like the second best, with the added effect that the mechanics are actually like the battle mechanics are really good. There's something enjoyable in the battle mechanics and in the battle. But there are like the whole auto targeting mechanism kind of makes it, well, makes it a little bit like a problem. But yeah. Well, anyway, I've given you my thoughts. I liked all of them. I liked playing them. It was pretty awesome. Now I've done basically 6 playthroughs of God of War back to back. Maybe it's time to actually do something else. I mean, I kind of, like I said during this playthrough, that I kind of want to play the new God of War, the first one. But there's a couple of problems with that. Like, first of all, the game is kind of open worldish, so it's a bit longer, I think. Which makes it so that it's not, maybe it's not the best choice to do for YouTube. Especially since it would take like a long time for me to complete. I'm not sure how long it actually is, if it's comparable to, for example, Control or Prey, in that sense. Then it might be like a playable thing. But I guess we'll see if I get around to it. There are actually, like, I think maybe I should check around a bit, like, for my future plans, what to do. Like, there are a couple of games, like I said, the God of War 1, I have it, PlayStation Plus order, but anyway, I mean, I could possibly play that. This one, The Last of Us, I want to play. I haven't played it ever, but I kind of want to play it, especially since I'm starting to crave with the survival horror stuff. But I'm not sure if I get around to it. Like, I guess we'll see. I kind of want to do it because I haven't played it ever. Of course, I wouldn't be playing it on the hardest difficulty, because the hardest difficulty, I know, is it the grounded or something like that? It's like pretty insane. I would be probably doing it on a harder difficulty, but not the hardest one. I kind of want to play. I haven't played this ever, but I kind of want to play this too. But the thing is, it's an open world game, and there's always a problem with open world games. And then we have like we have Dino Crisis, which I kind of want to play, especially since the survival horror, and I've always wanted to play this, but I guess I mean, I have Alan Wake Remastered for PlayStation, but I also have it for Steam. But I kind of like, if you've watched my previous playthroughs, I kind of want to play it, but I want to play it when I get can buy the Alan Wake 2 from sale, and I can actually play them back to back, because that's how I would like to play them. I mean, there are a couple of games that I could be playing and doing that I would want to do. Especially now that my PlayStation, like this one also, I haven't played the Fallen Order, this one. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens and what I'll play. There are a couple of choices to make. I guess we'll see in the future. But anyway, thank you for watching my God of War 3 playthrough on Chaos very hard difficulty. It was a challenge, but to be honest, it wasn't even that bad of a challenge. Like I never felt like rage quitting or that there was a wall and I couldn't get past. Like in the second game, the final battle was like the first situation was the Theseus fight, but after I kind of like started to understand what to do, it didn't like I got through it. The second one was the Barbarian King giant version, and I was like, holy shit, I'm never going to get past this. This is like completely bullshit. But I still got past through it. And the last one was the final gauntlet, which was like, this is the part where I got to rage quit. It's not possible for me or my skill level. But then I actually managed to get through that too, by luck. Let's be honest, it was luck. But yeah, I like this, and I hope you like watching this. If you watch this last part is a bit long because I didn't want to split. And yeah. Anyway, UFONman is signing out. This has been a great ride with God of War games, and I'll see you in my next video, or here. You'll hear me and see my gameplay, and I probably won't see you, but whatever. Anyway, on to next video, whichever that may be. Thank you for watching, and UFONman is signing out. Peace.